Before I get into the main topic of the video, I just want to quickly mention that the amount of support I've been getting on my recent videos have been nothing short of overwhelming, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been there and commenting and liking the videos. I can't thank you enough. I received so much feedback, and the amount of support I received on the enemies of Into the Radius is crazy, despite the really bad audio in it. So again, thank you for everyone for the recent support I've been receiving. So without further delay, let's get into the video. I'm going to start by talking about the newest update, mainly the patch notes. My favourite part about 2.2 is not actually the graphics or anything, it's actually the new sound design for the guns. In my first video about Into the Radius, I mentioned the sound design and how it's not up to par with some other things. I'm glad to say in 2.2 that's no longer the issue, for a handful of guns just have a complete overhaul in sound. Here's a short comparison to what guns used to sound like and how they sound like now. And even the mimics have new voice lines now.
Is Max coming out to play?
Ah, okay. Just one last time.
No! You're gonna break it! Stop!
On! Come have breakfast! Little baby, don't say a word. Papa's gonna die alone.
Those are the main things I really like about this update, and I feel like I had to add into the video. Let's just say the game has gotten so much more scarier because of the mimics. One thing you guys may not know is that you can still get access to 1.0 of Into the Radius, and some people might ask, why would you want to get access to that version? The biggest difference between 1.0 and 2.0 is that the game was actually open world back in 1.0, and 2.2 is still technically open world, but 1.0 is open world. The footage you're seeing is of 1.0. It kind of gives you an idea how different the game was then. I've seen a lot of negative comments about this change and that it never needed to happen. They could have kept the open world aspect, which I totally disagree with. I've seen people go as far as say that this update ruined the game, which I think is an over exaggeration. To get access to 1.0, all you need to do is go to the game's properties on Steam, click on betas, and select from the drop down menu. For those who are worried it will not affect your save files in 2.2, it will make its own separate files, so don't worry about losing your progress in the game. I highly recommend trying it out. Okay, I couldn't keep editing knowing my voice sounded like that, so I decided just to wait until I felt better to continue this. It might be a bit jarring for some people to have like two different voices here, but I really think this is for the best. So yeah, have fun. It may be surprising for some people to hear, but you can actually mod Into the Radius. You can go into Nexus mods and you can find a few things you can install. However, there's not a lot on there due to the fact it's only been happening for a few months now. But hey, if you want your Glock to have beams in it, then go ahead. And as I said, there's not a lot to it, but with time there should be a lot more options for players to have. Did you know if you have the long range sniper scope, you can actually adjust the zoom on it by grabbing onto the dial? I found this pretty cool. Never knew until recently in fact, but it's a pretty cool wee feature. If you're like me and you like using the Mosin but you hate grabbing each individual bullet and putting it in the cartridge holder, there's an easier and faster alternative. Instead of grabbing each individual bullet to put in the bullet holder, you can actually just fill your pocket with the ammo you're using, and when you want to refill your bullet holder, you just dip it into the pocket. This also works with shotgun shells if you have a shotgun. It's just a faster and lazier way of doing it. Let's have a look at some of the maps on Into the Radius. The reason why I'm showing you this is because there's a secret route to get back to base a lot faster, saving you a lot of time backtracking. In the endgame map it pops up as a green icon, so it's a lot easier to find then. For example, in Blotki Village, we have the village right here, and just right next to it is the route back to base. You'll be quite surprised how much time this actually saves you, and you don't have to worry about getting killed on your way back because of these shortcuts. There's even another shortcut in Coco Zarya. This one's a lot easier to find due to the fact it's on the railway, with it just being right here. These are just some of the things I've learned while playing Into the Radius, and I know I'm going to learn a lot more as time goes on, for they keep adding new stuff to it. This video took a lot longer than I really should have. I was unwell, and also I'm in the process of moving house, so things have been a bit hectic and I'm sorry for that. In saying that, once I do move and finally get myself sorted out, expect a lot more videos coming out on this game and other games in the future. The amount of support is crazy, and it really makes these videos worth making. I'm really happy you guys really enjoy them, and I enjoy making them. If you learned anything new, or if I missed something about Into the Radius, leave a comment and I might add it into a future video. If it's not too much to ask, if you can leave a like and subscribe to the video, it's a great way to tell me that you like the type of content. If there's another topic you want me to cover about Into the Radius, leave a comment, or if there's a specific game you want me to cover, let me know. And of course, time for the shameless plugin. I stream over on Twitch at twitch.com/vrstuds, where I play a variety of games including VR. If that sounds something that you're interested in, I'll leave a link in the description down below.